Hey guys, this is Eric with Keto Flush. So, for about 2 years, I've been doing research on the ketogenic diet, and I finally came across the video that actually teaches you how to calculate all your own macros. All right, you can even go right down and you have yourself scanned, and you can do a full body scan, so you know how much muscle you have, how much water is in your body, visceral fat. You know, whatever, but that way you have an exact number that you can punch in to with these calculations and figure out exactly how many grams of fat you should eat, exactly how many grams of protein, exactly how many carbs. All right, and understand, guys, if you don't eat the right amount, this is not like a diet where the less you eat, the more fat you lose. It doesn't work that way. You have to make sure that you're eating your macros. You have to make sure that you're getting all the fats you need and whatnot. Now, fat is probably a little bit less important than, say, the calories and carbs and roughage that you're eating, right? Because you can, after some time, you can deplete a little bit of that fat to help you burn more fat off your body that's already pre-existing. Remember, once you become fat adapted, your body becomes a fat burning engine. Okay, so if your body needs 1,000 calories a day from fat, okay, that's just a hypothetical. But let's say you need 1,000 calories from fat, and you're only eating 800. It's got to get that other 200 calories from somewhere. So where's it going to go? It's going to go directly to your fat stores and going to take it from there. Okay, so you want to start by eating high fat. Then you eliminate a little bit. It'll shock the hell out of your body, and it'll force you to burn even more fat from your love handles, guys. All right, and that's what everybody's looking to do. So to kind of get to the point here, I found this calculation here, and I'm just gonna let you take a quick look at it, and hopefully you can get the whole thing in here so you can see. But basically, in a nutshell, you're gonna go on a keto calculator. You're gonna figure out exactly how many calories you're supposed to eat in one day. Once you get that calorie count, then you can do your calculations. So like, say you're doing 2,000 calories a day, and this is an example. All right, you're going to take that 2,000 calories, you're going to multiply it by 0.7. Okay, then that will equal 1,400, and then you're going to divide that by 9. All right, and then that will give you how many grams of fat that you need. All right, and then you're going to do the same quotation or same calculation, remind you. All right, total calories, you're going to do 2,000. Then you're going to times it by 0.25. Then divide by that by 4, and that'll give you how many grams of protein that you need. And then you're finally going to get down to your carbs. You're going to take the same 2,000 calories or whatever your calories happen to be. You're going to times that by 0.05, all right, and then you're going to divide that by 4 also, and that'll give you how many grams of carbs that you're going to need per day. Okay, so to kind of give you guys an idea, all right, I wrote mine at the bottom, me and my wife's at the bottom, so you guys can kind of get the idea, and then you look at the top so you can see the, you know, how you calculate your own stuff, and that right there will tell you exactly how to calculate how many grams you need and what you need every single day. Now remember, the fat one, if you've been doing this about 2-3 weeks, bring it down. So if you're eating, say, 100 grams of fat a day, all you want to do is remove about 20% of that, and then your body will have no choice but to burn it from your fat stores. All right. Don't worry, when we take that many calories away, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to be hungry. Trust me, you guys, you're not going to be hungry. You're not going to feel hungry at all. All right. One of the side effects of this diet is very seldomly do you actually feel hungry. Fat is a much better fuel source than sugar. So keep that into account. All right. don't worry about you feel like you're starving yourself and this and that. It's not going to happen. All right. So just try this calculation out and get yourself, guys, where you want to be and where you need to be. Because remember, if these numbers aren't correct and you're not eating the right amounts of stuff, all right, you're not gonna lose weight. You're gonna actually do the opposite. You might actually gain weight from doing this. All right. So remember, if your body's not in that happy medium, right in that level where fat burning occurs, all right, the opposite could happen. Okay. So you want to stay right where you want to be. Okay. Most important, guys, you need leafy greens. Need it, because if without that you don't have anything to mobilize the fat and help get it out of the body. Same thing with the water. Okay, it's going to break, you're going to burn fat, it's going to break down, it's going to go in your bloodstream, it's going to roll around, and eventually it's going to end up in your in your bladder, and you're going to pee it out. Right? But if there's no water there to push it out, guys, same thing. You're going to, on keto, you're going to deplete your potassium. You got to supplement potassium. You have to replace your salts. Have to. All right, you're also pissing out your magnesium, right? So you need to supplement magnesium, or you have to eat a ton of leafy greens and things like that are high in magnesium, right? Anyway, guys, this video is kind of getting a little longer than it needs to be, so I'm going to cut it off there. But you guys kind of get the point, all right? Set your macros, all right? Make sure you're where you need to be. Make sure you're eating the right kinds of foods. And if you guys have any questions and you don't know what you're doing, or you're not getting the results you need, shoot me a message, and if possible, I'll get back to you and I'll tell you exactly what you're doing wrong, or I'll at least help you what I believe it will help you. All right, like I said, guys, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, or cure any diseases. All I'm doing is I'm trying to help people lose weight. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, so I'm trying to teach you what I had to teach myself. Anyway, guys, this is Eric with Keto Flush. Till you see you next time. Later, guys.